piedi della Madonna, oh che bella scarpina ci sta, ed è tutta piena di amore la Madonna di pietà, ed è tutta piena di amore la Madonna di pietà, e non mi va giudicare, si sta grazia mia mi fa. Faciti milla, Madonna mia, faciti milla per carità. Faciti milla, Madonna mia, faciti milla per carità. E le braccia della Madonna, oh che bel bambino ci sta, ed è tutto pieno d'amore la Madonna di pietà, ed è tutta piena d'amore la Madonna di pietà, e non mi va a giudicare, si sta grazia mia mi fa. Faciti milla, Madonna mia, faciti milla per carità. Faciti milla, Madonna mia, faciti milla per carità. La testa della Madonna, che bella corona ci sta, ed è tutta piena di amore la Madonna di pietà, ed è tutta piena di amore la Madonna di pietà, e non mi va a giudicare, si sta grazia mia mi fa. Faciti milla, Madonna mia, faciti milla per carità. Faciti milla, Madonna mia, faciti milla per carità.
And so we end up doing a sloppy job. We don't do things on time. We're not. We don't feel empowered. We don't enjoy it. It's not something that builds us up. It's not something that we might even consider a strength. It might even be something that limits our potential or lowers our discretionary effort. The amount of time and energy that we have to put towards a thing could be limited by that way of thinking, that coercive motivation. And so how do we get over that coercive motivation? It's extremely important that we move towards our goals. So first, we must know what our goals are. Secondly, we must say to ourselves and do things that actually direct us towards our goals, our desires, and our wants. And so once we start identifying what our goals are, and we start aligning our behaviors, our routines, our habits, our expectations, our attitudes towards our goals, then we will see demonstrable improvement in our performance, our discretionary effort goes up, our self-efficacy builds, and we're able to accomplish the things that we want. So when we talk about what is motivation, motivation should be about directing everything that you do towards your goals. Your heart, your mind, your spirit, your soul, everything that you do should be directed towards your goal. And that's when we know we have motivation. When we don't have motivation, we look sloppy, we're late, and we're tired. I just want you to think about this before you go. What happens when people say, I have to pay my bills? Is that constructive motivation or coercive motivation? I would offer to you that is coercive motivation. And so typically the behaviors that follow that are people are either really late for their bills, they don't have the adequate things going on to be able to pay their bills on time, they hide their bills, they don't know where they are, and that's a frame of mind that people typically get in, that I hate or I don't like paying my bills because it is externally something making me do something that I don't want to do. But I'd like to challenge you with a way of thinking about just even that simple concept. I want you to try saying this: I'd like to, love to, pay my bills. With that just little, that tweak of how we see the world, what do you think our behavior might look like if I say that I like to or I love to pay my bills? We actually might pay them, and we might pay them on time. And someone once said, well, Andre, that's like lying to yourself. I'm not telling the truth about what I'm doing. Well, I would offer this to you, that if it's helping you to get where you're going, and you call that lying, you can call it whatever you want. But what I do know is that we move in the direction towards the things that we think about, and that the things that bring us good. And you spent the money, you got to pay the piper. The way and how you choose to do that is up to you. I like paying my bills because I like having a good place to stay. I like paying my bills because I like having electricity. I like the good things that come along with the things that I've committed to. So I'm going to do those things, right? I've heard people say, well, I have to pick up the kids. You don't have to pick them up. Child protection will come pick up your kids. But when I say that I like to, or I love to pick up my kids, I'm there on time, and I'm there to pick my kids up because they're important to me and that I love my children. The way you think impacts the way you live. Motivation. I'm Andre Koen. Till next time.